Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn about how to clean raw data which is in PDF format using Excel. But the data in PDF is not so clean. It has some spaces and all different kind of characters which is very difficult to remove even using Excel. So in this video we will cover all the possibilities, and I have gone through many different videos on YouTube and internet. I have done a lot of research while making this particular video because I could not find the solution of one particular issue, even though the space was there visible but it was not getting removed. So if you also come across this kind of situation, this is the right video. So stay till and you will get to know everything about removing space from raw data, and your life using Excel will be very easy after watching this. So let's start. Here I am in a PDF file and this is the raw data I have here. This data I got from somebody which I am supposed to work on for the calculations in Excel. So I've copied this data from here and pasted in this Excel file. So here is the raw data which I am supposed to work on, and you can see there are some spaces in between, and because of these spaces, and here you can see there is some space in the beginning of this number. So because of all these unwanted spaces, the calculation cannot be done. If you want to find out the sum of all these numbers, you cannot. So what to do in this kind of situation? We have to first clean it up. So how to clean? There are different ways. Sometimes I have seen in some videos they are saying use trim function. So let me show you if trim function is useful here. Let's say this column, I'm going to show you the trim function. So it works like this: equals to trim, and then we give the reference to our data, and let's say we paste this function. But still you can see that still the space is not removed, still the space is there. And if you see what trim function says, the trim function says removes all spaces from a text string except for single space between the words. But here trim is not useful. Let's try something else. There is another function called clean. So let me show you if clean works in this case. Clean says removes all non-printable characters from text. Okay, let me try this. I give the reference to my raw data and press enter and copy this formula, but still you find that the space is not gone. Now the ultimate thing which everyone says is copy this data. Okay, I copy this data and paste it here so that I don't mess up with the original raw data. Okay, here is my raw data in this column. Again, select this, press Ctrl H to open find and replace dialog box. In this dialog box we will find the space. So I press space bar on my keyboard and there is a space and I replace it with nothing. So this should be working in this case. This has been given in most of the videos, but let's see whether it works in this particular case, because this is a very typical case and you must have also come across this kind of situation. So let's say I press replace all and you see we could not find anything to replace. So even if you are using the space and you have this kind of a real normal space, it will go away. But here in this particular situation it looks like it's not even a space. So what to do? Let me tell you how I found it first of all. So after doing everything, what I have done is I thought that if it is not getting removed even with Ctrl H and giving this space, that means the character which I am going to remove from here is not space, it is something else. So let us first find out what that character is. Okay, so I selected this data and I go to a Word file, and in Word file I paste this data, and here in this Word file, in the home tab, you have this button which shows you the unprinting characters, non-printing characters. So we click on this and we find that these spaces are these little circles, whereas if you see, let's say here I want to make a space, so space is shown by a dot, whereas this particular character is a circle. So this is something different. What it is? Okay, let me tell you something about this character first, and there may be other characters like this which you find. So I'll tell you the solution also in the Excel when we see the solution of this particular issue. So let us first understand what this circle is. To understand this, go to Insert, go to Symbols and click on More Symbols, and here you have another tab called Special Characters, and in this special characters you find this little circle which is called non-breaking space, and the shortcut for this is Control Shift Space. This particular character, non-breaking space, this non-breaking space is used in a long string. If you want let's say two different words to stay together, even if it is at the end of the margin, it should not break. Both the words should stay together. So in those kind of situations, instead of using a normal space, you use this non-breaking space. So this is a character, that is why it is not going away in our Excel file when we use replace with a space. So what should we do? Okay, I tried using Control H, and here I want to insert that character. So let me first go to Insert, Symbols, Special Characters, but you see by the time you want to paste this, the dialog box, replace dialog box is gone. So this is not possible, although it is showing here. Let me try once again if I am able to paste this. So non-breaking space and say Insert and close, but here you see nothing came. So what to do? Let's try the shortcut, Control Shift Space. Nothing comes, it doesn't work here. Okay, so here the solution is. Now watch it carefully. I'm going to tell you the real trick to solve this particular thing. So best way to do this is go in any one of these strings, go inside it, press F2, go inside it, go at that space with shift and arrow, select one of those characters, any one of that character, Control C. Now you have already copied that particular character. Now select your range, Control H for find and replace dialog box. You can also open this find and replace dialog box from home menu and find and select under editing section, find and select, and here you will go to replace. So the same dialog box opens. In find what, you will simply Control V, you will paste that character. It is not visible, that is why it is a bit tricky, but that character is now printed and you want to replace it with nothing, blank, and then hit replace all, and here you go, all 67 characters are now replaced. Your data is cleaned. You can do little formatting. Let's say I want it to be a comma style, so here it is perfectly set. Now you can do all the calculations, you can calculate the sum of all this. So this is how you remove unwanted characters which are very fussy, which are not getting removed easily. So I hope that you find this video valuable. If so, then hit the like button, share with your colleagues, your friends, so that they also learn something which people get stuck with in between and waste a lot of time. And also consider subscribing our channel for much more insightful videos on Microsoft Excel. Thank you and have a nice day.